Okay, this should be our last video in our demoing of XML. We've done the config setup, the Azure Service Bus review, the exporting of documents from D365. I hope that doesn't get confused with outbound tickets. It's an outbound ticket, it's an inbound ticket, it's a load. It's just the exporting of it. Now we have the importing into the system from an external file. So we will be demoing an inbound ticket and an outbound ticket in this scenario, and we will not be doing a load order. So just inbound tickets and outbound tickets. So we'll actually use the ones we did in our demo in the previous video. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just, and again, it's kind of hard to see in one single screen, but I'm gonna go to our inbound tickets. If you remember, we created this Lisbon 57 ticket earlier. So, and that one should be this ticket right here when it came out. Yes, 57. Test note change, all of that information. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make this bigger for a second so I can work on this, and I'm going to edit this in the notepad. Well, let me back up. I'm going to save this outside of this folder because it has some administration rights on it. So I'll take this and I will just copy it to my desktop on my server. Did I copy that? Oh, I must have done that. So copy it here. This is just for demoing. This is not typical business practice, but what I'm going to do is just change something on here. So I'm going to change the ticket number to be 58. This should be the next, sequential number in the sequence. So I'll change that, and I'll change some of the details in here. So let's change some of the weight. So we'll change this to 9,500, and we'll change this to 20,000. Okay, which, let me just do some math. It should just override it anyway, but 79,500 is our total here. And again, you can change anything else because in reality it's typically going to be coming from a scale that this information is from. We'll change our moist to 99 in this example. But once I save it, right, it's saved. And now essentially the way this integration is set up is we have that other folder. So this is the importing of the data, the AgXML two-way that we showed. Now we have this wash folder of coming in. So if I go to the service bus, we were using this AgXML topic before, right? And then we have our Dynamics AX. So now the import will be going through this one, not this one. So I'll take my folder, and again, it will be relatively quickly. So I gotta jump through this quick. I'll paste it here. You'll see it disappear, and then I'll jump over to here. So I'll go boom. Once it's watched, okay, it's gone. Now it's hit the subscription, and it's processing. Again, it's the first one, so it's slower than next ones, and now it's processed. So now if I go over here, in theory, we should have a 58 ticket there once I hit refresh. Okay, there it is. I'll open up my ticket. Oh, I clicked the wrong ticket now because it was refreshing still. My bad. Back out. Okay. LIS 58. Here we go. If I scroll down, you'll see our weights 99,500, which I did. The tare weight, net weight, and it calculates the roast quantity. I changed that moisture to 99 if you remember, and I don't believe I changed really anything else. But that is the inbound ticket via XML. So now I'll go ahead and show, again, I'll show an update on this as well. So let's say the scale or whoever's sending the message in is going to make a modification. So in theory, they'd be in another application. Oh, we screwed up. Let's change this to, this actually should be 0.25, let's say. Let's actually not do 0.25, let's do 12 because we were 99 before. We'll hit save, close it, take the file. Again, it's exported from their system, picks up there. In theory, it's processing. It's processed. Now if I go back to here, I should see when I refresh a moisture change. And there it is, changed to 12. So that's kind of the update, create process. Now I'll go ahead and show you on an outbound ticket, very similar. So again, I'll take the exact same file we were using earlier. I believe the one was the outbound ticket. So I'll go ahead and hit edit here. Yes, so the outbound ticket is 56. This is the original one we did. So again, I'm going to copy that, save it to my desktop on my server real quick, and make some modifications to it. So again, we'll change this number. We'll just call it 60 for now, because we'll replace all. Change the note. Test import. The customer information has changed, right? I could change all that information, just for lack of time, I won't. And I will scroll down. We'll change the bill of lading so we can change other stuff. And rail car, we'll change this to be that. Everything else is fine for our test. We'll go ahead and save, and we'll take that file, drop it into the folder. Again, you'll see it pick up. It goes to the same place. There's the message. Okay, now if I go to my I'm now in my outbound tickets form, you should see the ticket populate here when I hit refresh. There it is. Oh, sorry, I keep clicking too early before it finishes refreshing. So I'll go down to 60. Okay, so test import. If you remember, I changed the note to say test import. The weights came through because they were already there from the original export. Scroll down. All of our grade factors from the original export are in there. Our test bill of lading 99 that I changed is there, and our rail car 99 is there. So if I go back to my file, right, let's go ahead and make a change and re-import it so you can see the modification. Let's go to grade factors, and let's change this to, we'll change the moisture to 32, and our total weight to, or our TW to 99. Okay, go and hit save, and I will drop the file back in the folder. Go process, boom, it's gone. Hit the integration, it's gone again. So now we should have grade factor changes when I hit refresh. And there they are. So that's the exporting, and again, those examples would be from the scale itself. Would be a perfect example that a scale is sending over the movement of a commodity with all the grade factors, transportation details of who picked it up, and additional information. So that is essentially it for our demo so far. And as we add more commodity and features for AgXML, we will make additional videos into the future. Thank you for your time. Talk to y'all later.